Alright, so we got Dire Frost as our first one. Not bad. Let's see, what do we have? Ooh, we have a decent group today, full of people who look like they know what they're doing.
The keep has been abandoned for ages, sealed by unyielding frost. The locals say that it is haunted. Despite this, I hope to reclaim my ancestral home. Should ill fortune befall me, I have left these speaking stones behind to tell my tale. I am Eberic Direfrost of Falkreath. In the wrecked vaults of Untitled, I discovered that I am the last living heir of Direfrost Keep.
Is today the day we get some good pugs? Maybe.
Witch hunting.
Got one guy AFK though, I think. But that's alright. As long as we have two people, it should be fine. No big deal. Started off today with the healer, just because that one gets us into the queues the fastest. Got a warden, deeps. I'm gonna save my ult until we get it. Alright. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in a little bit early. We just went live like a few minutes ago. And yeah, if you're from YouTube or you just like watching ESO, let me know. Yeah, we'll be doing more dungeons a little bit today on different characters. Just start on my healer because it was easy, fast queue. You know, as a healer, you get to always see how the other DPS is doing usually. It's easy to tell who's good and who's not. Killshot, what's going on, man? How are you doing today? Any tips on leveling up in ESO? What level are you right now? And or like what CP? Because I could probably help you out depending on what your level is. Otherwise, Skyreach is usually a good way for doing pug dungeons.
Legend has it I can contact my ancestors if I light it. I'd like to know what happened here.
But yeah, let me know like what class you are, what level, and I'll try to help you out from there. So like if it's your first character or something, you could probably go through the story and get to 50 relatively easy.
So there are Draugr in this keep as well.
I'm stuck on level 27. I keep on making new characters because I don't know where and what I will do first and what class is suitable for me. Okay, so tell me about your play style a little bit, and I could probably recommend like a class that might be good for you. So many black pointers, and the quest keeps on popping out. Oh yeah, there's a lot of side quests in this game, so pretty much on your tab thingy, it should have like a main story quest around there if you haven't done it already. And that's how you just like, if you want to stay on track and just do a certain side or main story, then that's where you go. But best thing is if you're trying to stick with one character, let me know about your playstyle. I could probably narrow your choices down. I subscribed to your YouTube channel ever since last year on YouTube. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
The crypt is locked. Probably opened by the pair of pressure
You are a
plates.
longtime follower.
Me with no companion.
This is the first time I made it to your stream. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, taking the time out of your day. I appreciate it. Pretty awesome, actually. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. More than happy to help you out with anything. Do my best. I don't think anyone is doing anything right now. Anyway, do I have to do all the quests? No, you don't have to do all the quests to level. It's just kind of like the main story you should probably do, but anything on the side is just kind of filler. And some of them are interesting, some of them are not. You just pick which ones. But main story will be there, and probably recommend it because you do get a lot of skill points from that. But as for the side quests, some of them do. It's really up to you if you just like exploring and whatnot. Overall, I think you should be fine. Like, they made this game a little bit easier in terms of the grind. So, getting 1 to 50 should take you, if it's your first character, probably maybe a day or two if you're just rushing the story quest. But if you know what you're doing, you can probably get 1 to 50 in a day, and then champion points always just carry over from all your characters. So, once you get it, you don't have to do it again.
The mistress will delight in a new slave.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in a little bit early, whether you're from YouTube or you just like watching ESO. I'll probably be doing more Pug groups, so if you are on the PCNA server and want to join in after this run, let me know for sure.
98, I'm finally free.
I am free, at last, but the crone of Ice Rage still lives.
Yeah. So the places are based on your level right now? No, they changed that with the previous patches, so you can technically go wherever you want, but it doesn't scale to your level. You just kind of do them in whatever order you want nowadays. But you'll know whether you have it on the main or just on the side, because like it'll tell you to quest in the certain areas, and then there'll be like a main story quest like tab right there. So that's how you know. But yeah, if anyone else has any like class questions or characters they're wondering about, I'll try to help you with that. Pretty sure my weakest class would probably be Nightblade or Warden, and then strongest is Sork or Templar. see a lot more a lot more people using random bow builds these days, not just for dropping dots and bar swapping. Like, dudes actually using a bow main or like in primary. But no, you could pretty much just do all the quests in any order you want at whatever level. The game scales pretty much to 160 anyway. Should I follow builds on the internet or should I just do my own build? Sorry for so many questions. I really want to learn this game. Oh, no worries. You can ask me as many questions as you want. I don't mind. If it's your first character, you should... Some of the builds, I would say, are more endgame based, so it kind of differs because most of the builds will use high-end weapons and stuff that may not be obtainable. But looking at a guide is usually good because it can give you a general idea of what to aim for. But there are also things where people enjoy making their own builds and whatnot, so it's really up to you. If you want to just like learn the game quick, you could probably look up guides, but up to you really. But yeah, as of right now, for all of you who are new to the channel, we're just doing random normals to get more experience on all my characters. So if you want to join in, feel free to let me know. PT, NA. Cool. Dungeon 1 is down for today. We're going to be switching characters and just doing or rolling on multiple, so that's pretty good. So you guys get to see like all the different classes. Melon, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so next we're probably going to be rolling on tank, just because that one has a fast queue, and we should be good to go. Ah, no, agility ring that's healthy. Hold on.
How can I help you?
Pepper Cheeto, thanks for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good time here. Once again, if you have any questions or you want to do some pug random normals for your daily, let me know, and we can do some. I'm just going through all my characters to get them done. Just watched your Fungal Grotto vid. Thanks for that. Hey, no problem, man. That's probably a really old video, but if it helped you, congrats. Alrighty. Random normals for the XP. Tank and healer usually have the fastest queues. That goes for pretty much every MMO. Then we'll go for the DPS ones, which might be a while. I just started playing ESO. Oh, nice. It's always good to have more people playing the game. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh. I think my game just froze. Well, someone did that and the game crashed. 1 second. I really hope that didn't put me on a 15 timer because someone declined. But yeah, if you have any questions, more than happy to help you out with your build or anything. Who's that? Oh my goodness, the game crashed and I have a queue timer now. RIP. Alright, well, we're going on another character now. There's a lot to learn, not sure where to start. Yeah, it pretty much just play one class, stick to one of them, and go through the story if it's your first character. And, that should be easy. Then you kind of just learn everything as you go. Though I think ESO is one of those games where it's pretty much easy to learn. Overall, I think I would say it's like a casual MMO where it's not hard to pick up on. Anyone can get it. Yeah, the vids help. So if you just started doing dungeons now, or are you just going through the story? DPS might take a while to queue. It's kind of bad. Oh, we got in. That was a fast queue as a DPS, actually, unless I got into a one in progress. Ooh, white gold. No dungeons yet, too timid. Yeah, they're not that bad. I remember starting my first dungeon, had no idea what to do. Pretty much just watch videos or people streaming it, and it's good to go. Alright, we got CP 125, 200, and probably someone who's still porting in. I hope he's...
My patience grows thin, sister.
We've had
our tank is level 27.
When have you ever known me to be wrong?
Yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. A few more moments then.
Alright, so our tank is level 27. Our healer is 207. I should probably play this one a little bit safer. It's gonna run double armor. Prevent me from dying a little bit. And overall, should be good. Need a group willing to work with noobs. Yeah, just if you have any friends, just play with them. Usually that's the best way to do it. But yeah, if you have any, like, if you need help with the build, feel free to ask for your class, and I'll see what I can do. And also tell me your level, so I know not to like recommend super high-end stuff if you can't do it.
White Gold Tower is now the gravestone of the Empire.
Oh god, lag. Sork, level 15. Alright, so if you're a Sork, what you're going to want to do is pretty much, 1, get a shield first, and 2, you're going to be using a Destro Staff, so Force Pulse is a high priority, LE Blockade is a good one, and pretty much Liquid Lightning, that's what you should be going. Those are some skills you should go for. In terms of gear, I would say Julianos is one you could probably get fairly easily, or if you have anyone who can craft it, because that's a crafted set, so pretty easy to get. And that one should just take you all the way up to like CP rank and just use that set. As of right now in the current meta, Julianos I would say is probably best in slot. Any focus on healing on Resto? No, not on... Usually I would say hybrid classes are not really that great in this game. Like, they work, but you should probably focus on a certain thing. Like, if you want to be a DPS, then just do full DPS. If you want to be a healer, do that, or tank, and so on. I say that because hybrid classes usually... it's not that great in this game. You can't play it like it's Skyrim, assuming you played that. I know a lot of people who come directly from Skyrim or something, and they play the game like a Magicka build with a bow, and that really just doesn't work. So, usually if you don't really need shields, or you need shields, you don't need the healing staff. No Resto. Never played an MMO. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, just some pro tips. Stick to like one role instead of trying to hybrid it, and you should be good to go. If you want to like save money in the long run, just look up some guides, or just learn. Like, this game you could respec fairly easily, so don't really worry about messing it up. Some MMOs you have to like, it's hard to respec your class. But this one is super easy, so you can just play around with a lot of different things. It's not like a big deal. Oh my god, why me? I hope I don't die. I don't have force lock on this character. Oh my god. On normal, you like take no damage. Is our tank like tanking with a two-hander? Oh my goodness. What not to do. What crafting would you recommend initially? In terms of like crafting, like this trait, if you're playing a Sork character, you'd want to go with like mostly clothing, and that's because you wear like light and medium armor, or just pretty much just light armor. But light and medium is probably better because you might make another class one day and you just have another crafter character. So initially, if you're playing a Sork, go with clothing. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. still in combat? A simple chest. Though initially, if you're just now starting the game, crafting is not really a high priority because skill points may be you might actually need your skill points early on. So I'd recommend making 2 characters, one as a main crafter so you don't have to dedicate points into that, and another one at, of course, the one you'll be playing the most. That way it just saves skill points, and overall eventually you don't have to like respec multiple times. Do I have a favorite class? Yeah, it's Sork, for sure. I have both the Stam Sork and the magic one. I played all the classes actually, but Sork is definitely my favorite. Overall, this group isn't too bad. We have one guy, I can tell he's kind of new, but everyone else is alright. Sometimes there's a chest over there. We may or may not struggle on the planar inhibitor with this group, but I think I should be okay. Right now I had to like respec my skills to be a little bit more defensive. Overall, when I'm doing like, I would say 75% of the group DPS. It's a little scary.
Hold!
Does the dungeon finder match players' abilities and levels? No, it's all random.
This is where I left it. Give me a moment.
It picks like, it'll pick 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS, but the skill level, it does not match you on ability.
Don't touch it.
So you could get grouped up with good people, or you could get grouped up with pretty horrible people. It's all part of the experience.
Heal me.
He just pulled it out of my destro. Rip.
I'm hurt!
I don't think our healer has spell power, orbs, or anything relevant, so gotta actually watch my magic.
I had hoped the scroll was wrong about Clivia. Go, find the Empress Regent.
I always wish they had a trial finder as well. Maybe for just like normals or something, so people could understand the mechanics. Because they have it for dungeons, they should have it for trials.
To arms! The Daedra are coming!
Yo, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Should have potted first before destroying. Mistake. So I'll try to like just go over the dungeon mechanics for everyone who has like no idea what's going on. So the dungeon we're in right now is White Gold Tower. It's one of the DLC ones that came with Imperial City, and I would consider this one of the easier ones of all the DLC ones. But there's one boss that like stops a lot of groups just because of the mechanics and no one knows what they're doing. But yeah, once we get up to like bosses, I'll try to explain how it works.
General, I'm certain that you have plenty to do today. How can I help?
Usually in this spot, the tank would pull all of them together. You could technically pull some from the back over here, depending on what you're doing. If you're going through a speed run, just kill the ones in this room. Going down there's just a potential like heavy sacker chest, and that's about it. Oh, dude pulled double.
The plane meld is as majestic as it is terrible. I guess it's mostly just terrible. On your guard! Foes approach!
Yeah. Almost got it.
Good work! Onward!
So we're coming up to the boss that usually stops a lot of groups, just because it's kind of mechanics heavy, actually.
Stay calm. Everything you see is just your mind trying to make sense of merging realities. This won't end well for you, Your Majesty. Leave the scroll.
Got a level 27
Stop
tank
this.
voice. So the way this boss works is, you see that pinion in the middle? It goes off every now and then. People have to take it, and if you don't, there'll be like a heavy dot on you. You can't really taunt the boss. All you can do is, and the tank just pulled it out of my destro again.
How much can you endure?
Oh, that's fuck.
Nowhere to run.
What are you doing? So people have to take the pinions at all times. If you don't take it, then it just makes it harder. And the best thing to do with like a good group is hold the boss still in one spot and just let it happen. That way, like, you don't have to drop dots and then know that they hit like nothing. So usually you should hope your healer is good to heal you through it.
You'll be nothing but your flesh against
And blue phase, which is happening right now, people really do have to take the pinions, otherwise it's kind of bad. So you take it, otherwise it does a huge like damage. People have to kill the portals midway. I'm probably gonna die if no one takes the pinion. Oh my, I'm dead. No one's taking the pinion. So in this phase, once it goes through that again, you know, I have a Destro, but someone's probably gonna take it out of there. I want the pinion on me so I can just burn it and not have to worry about having it like run down in the middle of nowhere.
She's calling for help. Attack the red shadow.
So you see the orange thing in the middle, someone has to take it.
Against my flame.
In red phase, it's better if no one just takes it, because it doesn't hurt that much.
All will perish here. Your will against my flame. Death can stop me.
After her! The time has come! You
That was
must
kinda bad.
face her before she slays us all!
90% of the DPS. Well, the hard part is over now, so all that's left is going up like another flight of stairs or two, and then we get to the final boss. So what character do you guys want to see next? We went through our healer, we tried to queue in for it as a tank, and then disconnected, and had a 15-minute cooldown. We're on a Sork now. I have another Sork, Templar, Nightblade. Warden's only level 15, so can't really do that unless you want to watch like an hour-long dungeon. Best thing to do here is probably group all three together if possible. Drop an AoE, kill all three at once. But if that doesn't happen, usually the Bulwark first, and then leave the Lacerator for last. If you stand in the little circle, he essentially heals himself. So unless you're the tank, you should probably be out of the circle. So this is the last mob before the final boss.
Head through the portal. You are destined to face Clivia Tharn.
Alright, so final boss time. Mechanics for this are avoid walls, avoid AoE. We gotta kill these things first.
Do you fools still believe you're dealing with Clivia Thorn? She is as lost to you as the White Gold Tower. Lord Baal, I have the Elder Scroll.
So the platform is gonna break. You want to stay away from the edge because the fire will one-shot you. So she does a few mechanics where there's a lightning wall. Sometimes there's a Destra or there's a Storm Atro. I think that was a friendly one. Get away from the cleave. You get knocked into it, into the fire. You just insta-die. Every third of her health, or like half, I think, she splits these four into these. You have to avoid lightning walls. On Vet, it's a little bit more tricky because you have to hope your healer heals you. Block through that. Don't get knocked back all the way. You can avoid the lightning walls by either blocking through it or just like maneuvering around into the gap. It's usually better to maneuver around because you get a debuff on you, and this is a wall phase, and at like 30%. Our tank died. I should be able to just clear it. It's going into the second phase again. further back you stay from the lightning wall phase, it's easier because you can see, instead of like being up close like that, you might get hit instantly. So what I just did there, don't do that.
Waited as long as I could before opening this portal. The
Hey,
scroll said
thanks for
I'd
the
be
follow.
steward if-
I appreciate it.
Never mind.
Welcome to the channel. Okay, so next we're gonna
I'll
be
take this.
queuing on another
Follow me.
character. So if you want to join in, now is a good time to let me know. We are on the PC NA server. I might try tanking it again, just because that's a fast queue. So if anyone wants to join, let me know right now. All right, let me go drop my character in my house, and then we're switching. Too bad I'm working, supposedly. Nice. Alrighty, so. Loading screen. Why? By the way, for all of you here, what do you think of the new retrait system? It's a pretty big topic that comes up quite often, and I am actually curious to know what you all think of it. This is my house, by the way. It's full of trees. Alright, we're switching characters to something else now. I think tank will give me the best, fastest queue time anyway. Hope I don't disconnect again. To be honest, I don't even think many people do the random vet because it doesn't give you anything different. So, like if you're doing a random one, you could do random, normal, or vet and you get the same rewards. If they kind of increase the XP gain for vet, I think I would actually do those. But until then, we're staying with normal. Our DPS. There's always one guy in the ready check who like queues and then AFKs. Oh, we got it. Hopefully don't get a trash dungeon. We just got white gold again. Oh my goodness. To be honest, we just did that. Alright, we'll do it again. Whatever. It's not a difficult one. Did someone just leave? Hey John, what house was that? The Daggerfall or the Daggerfall one? Hold on, I'll just show you right now.
We've had our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
It's a Daggerfall Overlook.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Alright, we'll see how the first boss goes, because we just did white gold. I really don't want to do it again, but yeah. if it goes really fine and the DPS is good, then we'll be fine. Let's see. Our DPS is level 20 and 31. Healer, tank, maxed out. We got 2 wardens.
This tower is now property of Molag Bal.
Yeah, no problem. White Gold a pledge today or something? Is that why we're doing it? Alright, our healer is not even here. We have officially 1 under rage quit counter for today. Also, we did white gold already, so 2 in a row. It's a long dungeon. I wish you could like get into a random but disable various ones, like DLC or something. Alright, well, we have a timer on this one again. I'll see if I can get someone who can heal so we get a quick queue. Next, we're going to be starting on our Templar. Hopefully, hold on, let me see if I could get someone. Could probably also heal it as well. What are today's pledges? One moment, asking someone if they want to heal. Should probably get us in a dungeon quicker. Alright, I guess no response, queuing in now. Pretty sure I could actually just heal through it anyway. So while we're waiting, you guys want to see the gear I use? This one isn't like best in slot or anything. Well, the Julianus is. I still have to upgrade stuff to gold, but really haven't played this character much, so that's why everything's purple. I still think I should get in a Q pretty easily, though, since Templars can technically heal and DPS. Please not White Gold Tower for the 3rd time. Anything but that. We'll just fail to jump. Oh my god. Well then. ESO just crashed again. Every time like someone declines the queue, it's been so broken. It just crashes the game. Give me 1 second. The Dungeon Finder has been broken for like the past 3 years, and whenever they try to fix it, they always break something else in the meantime. No, no, why? Alright, well, we got a few more characters to queue on. This happened twice today in the past hour. When you queue and someone declines it and you queue again, I think you crash. I don't know if it's just me though. Pretty bad. What are the pledges today? Got way rest. Yesterday. I'll go pick up the pledges just in case. I think as a DPS queue, it's gonna take significantly longer. Actually, we'll see what the pledges today are. We might be able to just solo something. Cradle. Spindle. I think that's Spindle too. Hold on, we might be queuing with a friend real quick. The wards they give are pretty bash. Alright, 1 second, we'll be getting a thing done. Alright, friend is switching, and we'll start up. I guess I'll show you my house while we're waiting. So this is the house, the front of it. All these trees are pretty much just added manually. I like the fall scene where it's just like bright trees and colors. These are my pets. These or the mounts, the ones that I use. These are all from the crown crates, the past 3. It's actually my favorite one, the Dromathra skin or the Dromathra mount. But all of these are from the crown crates over the past like year. Storm Matro is the first one, Wild Hunt, and then the I don't even know what theme this one, the current one is. Dwarven crates. This one's from the Dwarven. This one's just from a while ago. Colorful. Have all the crafting benches here. All 6 of them. And then haven't really done much with the interior part of the house. But down here is pretty much all the trophies that you get from doing randoms, vets, and trials. So pretty much all these are dungeon busts and thingies. Over here is from the trials, pretty much all the Craglorn, Maw, Halls of Fabrication. I haven't gotten the vet Halls clear yet, so I don't have that one, but I have everything else. Pretty neat. And then these 2 are from the new Horns of the Reach ones on vet and normal clears. This one's from Bloodroot. This one's in Falkreath. This one's from AA. So friend is still switching, but overall we'll be queuing shortly. Out here is the merchant, banker, more trees. And here's one thing I'm actually happy with. Like, this is all created, so if you were to go to the Daggerfall Overlook and look at it yourself, this like deck here, this is all created manually, so you guys can see like each single place or tile wood plank was placed manually, all these lights and all this stuff. It's kind of cool. I like that. One guy and his friend and his like kid or something, so we'll just go through it. Pretty much all I spend my money on like in this game is potions and luxury vendor that comes every weekend. So it's like once you hit end game, money becomes pretty much absolutely worthless. And all you do is buy potions for like endgame rating, PvP, PvE, whatever. Alright, so we're queued now. Whenever we get a tank, that's cool. And what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel if you are new. Oh, please. Oh, our tank queued. We're good. We're in. Anything but white gold. Anything but white gold. Volenfell, that's fine. It's not that bad of a dungeon. Volenfell is fairly easy. We'll be fine. I don't know how well the group is, so I'm just going to leave Vigor on. I could probably get more DPS by switching that to like Trap or Cloak, but we'll be fine. Just waiting for our fourth. Don't worry, guys. We will start shortly, regardless of if our fourth can make it or not.
You're not gonna leave here alive. Healer!
Alright, we're just gonna go on. If our fourth can join us, that's cool. If not, not a big deal. And this boss, all you have to do is pretty much watch out for the stuns and fears. Break free from it. It's easy. Master Clean Pelt Harvester. Oh my, we got something. Achievement. Harvest 100 clean pelts. This week's weekly is Maw. Alrighty.
I need healing. Light it up.
I think we're good. Our fourth joined us. Pretty much you guys get to see all the classes, well, relatively. Except for the Templar one we disconnected from.
My men. Did the riot put you up to this? Still out there, isn't he? Kill these fools.
Burn it!
Our tank is not actually a tank, by the way.
Pathetic. I'll have to do this myself. You're tougher than I thought. Let's see how you handle this. Here it is. Cower before the rod of Kravari. I hate.
Oh, I thought he was dropping his gargoyle.
This has more kick than I remembered. Time for a different. Awaken, my darling. I need you to wake and smash this rabble to pieces.
Usually you stay out of this boss. Believe it or not, back in the day, this boss used to be like bugged out where the first boss wouldn't be able, or like tauntable. It's fixed now, but used to be. If you stand in that cone, he petrifies you. This full power here in this group.
Poor Quintus. Always a little clumsy in his research, in murdering people, in relationships.
I need healing.
But yeah, if any of you have questions on your build, feel free to let me know. I got you. We got stragglers today. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're just gonna go through. We can skip that pack over there. There's nothing there. And someone pulled everything. Alright, so here comes another boss over here. It's the Boil Blight. Pretty much all you have to do in here is worry about the he does this like red AoE. Yeah. That's the red AoE you want to stand out of. It just hurts. Oh yeah, then you gotta pull the lever in the back. Easy. So next we're coming up to like a double boss. One is like a steam room, and then the other one is just the thingy that burrows into the ground. I forgot what it's called. Dune Ripper. Doesn't really matter which order you kill it in. There's just two of them. You gotta kill them both eventually. If you tab target it, you can see where he drops as well. Going on to the steam room. Pretty sure someone's gonna die here. Usually happens. Hopefully nothing too crazy. To make it easier, you could pull all the ads over here. What just happened? Oh my. Soloed. Oh, hold on. So we're going up to the final boss now, and pretty much all that happens is there's 3 Centurions. It's kind of like Dragonstar Arena, where there's 3 different colored ones: the blue, red, green. Most people focus the green one, then blue, then red. clear out the trash while we're here. Alright, so this is the final boss. It's split into 3 of them. The blue one stays in place and just shoots out like AoE following someone. The red one cannot be haunted and he just kind of spins and follows someone at random. The yellow one equalizes the health. So, like, if you burn the red one, it'll equalize it between all 3, so you essentially kill them all at the same time, in a way. And should be good.
Can I help you?
Alright, since we're waiting, since people are having trouble getting through the door for some reason, here's my build right now, what I'm using. Still got to upgrade that the boots to gold, but it's not really a huge damage increase. If you want to take a screenshot or anything, that's what it is. So what you want to do is mostly target the green one first, and then blue, then red, because red can't be taunted. Let's do a ready check. If I can group them all together, they'll take a lot of damage from my dots in general. Let's drop that and burn all 3 at the same time. Doesn't really work out as well on vet, but you can technically still do it. So this is what I mean when they equalize. You guys can see the health like that. That's why you want to kill the red one first, or not red, green. Easy. Alright, so I've got a few more characters that I could do. And we'll switch, hold on. I think I got like a few more characters. Alrighty, so I think we'll try our Templar next and then DK. Hopefully those don't take too long. I think I'm worse at Templar though than DK. We could try tanking it next. Alrighty. Yo, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I think something's like wonky with the servers. Can queue, right? Alright, I can. Let me get the group together real quick and we'll start up. So how are you all doing? We're just getting the group together for another random. I'll just show you my armor for this character real quick. I switched between Plague Doctor and Eben depending on what I'm doing. So Plague Doctor if I'm main tanking like a trial or something, and Eben if I'm support for a trial, like off tanking, and Alkosh. I just kind of keep that for synergies. You could use a lot of other things. I just kind of like Alkosh. So with the retrait system that's coming out in the near future, I was like, yeah, I already have what I want. I could just change the traits, so that's good. I know some people that use 511 on a tank as well. I still think 7 heavy is the way to go. I need a better Bloodspawn Pauldron. I'd prefer like sturdy. So we're queued. We should probably get a DPS real quickly because that's how it goes. Alright. So I'm with like one friend, the friend's kid, and a random. Oh my god. Did we really just get Volenfell again? Today's queuing has been so wonky lately. I got white gold twice and then Volenfell twice out of like 6 queues. What happened to variety? Then I don't remember what we got for our first run. All right. Once everyone gets in, we'll just start it. Let's try to tank our health down to like 0. Why do we always join?
You won't get our treasure.
Alright, so we just did this dungeon fairly easy. I use Equilibrium even though it's kind of dangerous, and yesterday I died to something because I got greedy with Equilibrium and didn't get healed fast enough.
You're not gonna leave here alive. Light it up. I need healing.
God, I'm get healed. Want to buy heals.
Set it ablaze.
As you can see, our DPS is quite low. Okay. I got petrified, stunned by all this. Pretty much all I have to do is keep up taunt and the low slash, and we're good. Can't break. I know this might be boring to watch, but we got like a new guy in training. Alright, hopefully we get a new DPS now who doesn't AFK and die. So pretty much, if you run Equilibrium, you just have infinite magic to do a lot of chains. All you have to do is make sure your healer just heals you, which is not really happening here. Did first ever bet trial today. Ran bet Hellraw Citadel, got 2 gold rings and 1 purple. Oh, congrats, man. You did hard mode to get 2? You must have done hard mode if you got 2 gold rings at once in one day, unless you ran it twice. But yeah, always glad to see more people are getting into bet trials these days.
I need healing.
Not at rent. Oh, okay. So you did Hellraw twice and got it 2 jewelries. Did you get anything good? Like VO, IA rings, or something like that?
Set it ablaze.
Hopefully you got like at least something or jewelry piece you wanted.
Healer.
What guild did you run it with, out of curiosity, if I can ask? Hold on, let me pull this thingy to the center. Or did you just run like a pickup group with your friends?
You're tougher than I thought. Let's see how you handle this. Here it is. Cower before the rod of Kravari. So much fire. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Got a gold VO ring, purple IA, and a gold destructive mage. Oh, nice. Gold VO ring is definitely a good one. Purple IA is not bad. It's definitely an upgrade from blue. And destructive mage, I'm not sure about that one, but might as well hold on to it anyway.
Awaken, my darling. I need you to wake and smash this rabble to pieces.
Did you run it with like a certain trial guild or just like with all your friends or something? I don't think this boss is really tauntable. All I could do is low slash and debuff it. I was just invited by a friend, not sure what guild he's from. Oh, gotcha. Because if you ran with like one of the top trial guilds, I usually know who a lot of people are. So maybe I could help that. Or you can ask. That works too. What level is our DP at home? Oh, I see. Well, congrats on your clear, though. Definitely an accomplishment. Get your first vet clear done.
Looks like we're adding more bones.
Eat me!
Light it up! Burn it!
We just over the speed run by 37 seconds. Oh, dang. Yeah, I've had that happen a couple of times too. Kinda sucks, but it's not really a big deal. I'm sure you'll run it again. Who's your friend, by the way, that you got invited from? It's always interesting to know, like, other trial guilds. Alright, so I hope no one aggroes. I think only 4 of us are new to vet trials. Oh, not bad. Hey, what's up, Redhead? How are you doing today? What's going on? We're just doing random normals here. Getting more XP. Plugging at its finest. If you guys are queuing for randoms, today might be a wonky day. The servers are a little bit weird, at least on NA it is. I don't know if it's just me lagging or does anyone else have it. You've got to have this like slowest group I've ever seen. So what does it mean if for a tank, if you hit the physical and spell resistance cap, you take the most reduced damage? So like, I don't know what the cap actually is. I think it's like 20 I don't know if it's like under 30k or something, but it means you take like a minimum amount of damage. So just as a general example, if I were to get hit for like 30,000 or something and had the max cap, I'd get hit by like, I don't know if it scales or not, but just I assume it's 1-to-1, like damage to resistance counter. So if I were to get hit for like 30,000 and then my resist to 25,000, I'd only get hit for like 5,000. Assuming that's how it works. 33. Oh. Well, I don't even hit that then. Someone's probably gonna die here. Man, this other DPS uses like one skill every 4 seconds. So pretty bad. But essentially it's good to have capped out resistances anyway. You just take less damage overall. Should be able to hit 842 after this run. A quick tip for this boss, oh my god, is if you tab target it, you can see when he goes underground, and then that helps you position it better so you don't get knocked down. So you'll see, like I'm tab targeting right now. Oh, that wasn't it. But like when he goes underground, you'll be able to see it. So like right now you can see his like border. You just have to block the tail swipes and then you'll get knocked down. Oh no! Oh, it's dead. Wow. Just like stabbing it and it does so much damage. So I'm saving my ult for the boss. They're coming up to it like in a few seconds. So we're here again. Just in case you weren't here for the first run, essentially, in this boss, you want to kill it in yellow or green, whatever you want to call it, blue, then red order. The red one can't be taunted, the blue one stays in place, shoots a, like, starfall, and the yellow one just equalizes the health of all of them, so you want to group the yellow and blue together, and then just drop AoEs and then everything dies, essentially. Should be able to hold all three together, if assuming it's on me. Be back later, gonna charge my phone while I make lunch. Alright, dude. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Probably one of the slowest clears I've ever seen. Alright, well that wraps up this dungeon. We are at 8:42. We can update the title now. Alright, anyway guys, that has pretty much been it for me for today. We went through all our characters for our randoms. If you enjoyed this show, feel free to hit the follow button. I'll be live again tomorrow. And yeah, so see you guys later. Also, check the links in the description or down below if you want to follow me on social media and just get to know when I go live and all that stuff. So with that said, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thanks for coming to hang out, and definitely do more viewer games tomorrow. So see you guys later. Have a fantastic day.